Violence against women affects the whole family. Apektado po buong pamilya. Bakit po? Next is, yes. Children exposed to intimate partner violence in the home are more likely be abused themselves, not receive health care, have behavioral, emotional, and schooling problems. Yung po, nakaroon ng problema sa schools, di ba ba? Usually, nakikipag-away doon. Adolescents, they are more likely to use alcohol and drugs in harmful ways, smoke, have unsafe sex, abusive to others. Yun po yung mga adults na ito po. And ito po yung survey na kailangan din namin i-report doon kasi pagdating din naman doon sa China, meron kaming forum. Report namin yung domestic violence na nangyari dito. Yung mga report ng domestic violence, yung rate niya. So, ang source po, National Demographic and Health Survey. Yung po women age 15 to 49, year 2013 daw, 1 in 5 Filipino women has experienced physical violence since age 15. 1 in 5 po since age 15. Tapos 6% have experienced sexual violence. 6%. 1/4 of every married women experience emotional, physical, or sexual violence from their husbands. Only 30% of women sought assistance after being physically or sexually abused. Then 4% experience violence while pregnant. 1 in every 10 women is frequently accused by their husbands of being unfaithful. 2 in every 3 ever married women get abused by their alcoholic husbands. And 8% of ever married women experience domestic violence within the first 2 years of marriage. So for adults under 18 years old po, ito yung mga children. Source number of child abuse case handled by DSWD in year 2014. 3,138 girls experienced abuse. 131 of them are babies under 12 months. 1,149 girls were abandoned and neglected. Then 1,157 girls were sexually abused. 448 cases involve incest sa family po. And many other cases go unreported. Marami pa pong unreported. Hanggang lang po kasi ang natin, report year 2014. Yung 2015, ewan ko po bakit wala pa. And yun. The Philippine National Police reported that rape ranked 3rd among the violence against women cases from 2004 to 2012. 3rd daw siya. So, ito po yung mga Philippine implemented laws that are related to VOW to protect rights of women. Marami pa po tayo mga Republic Act na po yun. Isa-isa ko pa yun. The Anti-Sexual Harassment Act in 1995. Tapos Anti-Rape Law. Anti-Trafficking Persons Act. The Rape Victim Assistance and Protection Act. The Anti-Violence Against Women and Children. Yun po yung Republic Act 9262. The Women in Development and Nation Building Act. The Anti-Child Pornography Act of 2009. The Special Protection of Children Against Child Abuse, Exploitation and Discrimination Act. The Family Courts Act. The Revised Penal Code. The Responsible Parenthood and Reproductive Health Act of 2012. The Domestic Workers Act or Batas na Sambahay, meron din po para sa mga kasambahay. And the Solo Parents Welfare Act of 2000. So, kompleto po yan. Next po. Yun. In 2004, ito po yung problema. VOW cases dropped by 13%. From the previous year, The decrease continued until 2006. In the succeeding years, however, cases crept higher. Tumas na naman po. This is despite the enactment of the Magna Carta of Women in 2009, which name has been changed into Philippine Commission on Women, mandating the government to ensure that women are protected from all the forms of violence. The trend, however, is not conclusive of a decreasing or increasing vow incidents in the country because data are based only from what was reported to PNP according to Philippine Commission on Women. So, although the government recognizes vow as a persuasive social problems and sets necessary policies and programs in place, several Filipino women and girls continue to experience different forms of abuse every day. Tuloy-tuloy pa rin po hindi nababawasan. So, vow is linked with the unequal power relationship between women and men, resulting from society's misinformed views on gender and sexuality according to the Philippine Commission on Women pa rin. So, kung to seek help, sino po ba dapat lapitan? Marami po din nakakaalam din kung sa tatakbo pagka tatakot. Women may seek assistance from the DSWD, which runs temporary shelters for the abused women alongside counseling, recovery, rehabilitation programs, and livelihood assistance. The DOH also assists with their medical needs. So the country's battle against VAUC should be fought not just by women, but by everyone. So, prevention. Meron po tayong prevention dyan. To prevent further abuse, the law allows victims to issue protection orders. Po yung PO ang tinatawag. Against offender, requiring the latter to stay away to cut off contact. Yung pong types niyan, yung barangay protection order. Ito po, effective for 15 days po yan. Ini-issue po ng barangay po natin. Ito po tayo kumuha niyan. While we are, habang kumuha tayo ng temporary protection order, kasi may 15 days yung barangay protection order, so habang nag-antay tayo ng temporary protection order, which is effective for 30 days, while waiting for the PPO. Permanent protection order yon. So, this is being issued by the trial court po. Pwede tayong humingi doon. Tapos, yung permanent protection order na po yun. Yun yung lifetime na protection natin. Violators of the Anti-VAUC Act can be imprisoned for 6 months or punishable with a fine ranging from 5,000 to 50,000 pesos. The law also requires the offenders to provide support to the offended party if needed. So, who may file petition for protection orders? Sino po ba pwede mag-file? Hindi lang po yung biktima pwede po yung kamag-anak. Ito po, the offended party. Parents or guardian of the offended party. Descendants, or collateral relatives within the fourth civil degree of consanguinity or affinity. Officers or social workers of the DSWD or social workers of local government units, yung mga LGU po. Police officers, preferably those in charge of women and children's desk. Punong kagawad or barangay kagawad. Lawyer, counselor, therapist, or healthcare provider of the petitioner. At least 2 concerned responsible citizen of the city or municipality where the violence against women and their children occurred and who has personal knowledge of the offense committed. Yun po. Tapos, organization who advocates VAUC, Gabriela Women's Party, Save Our Women, Paghaluman Crisis Center Foundations, Women Crisis Center, tsaka Bantay Bata 163. alam niyo po yung meaning ng Gabriela, no? General Assembly, binding women for reforms, integrity, quality, leadership, and action. A party list that advocates issues related to that of women and children and has been established in 1984. It is composed of over 200 organizations and institutions, all concerns about the welfare of women in the Philippines. Tapos Save Our Women was founded in 2007 in Baguio City naman to. Stop the abuse and violence against our women in meaning. It is a non-government organization that provides psychosocial support and referrals to female survivors of domestic and intimate relationship violence and their children. The organization also aims to spread awareness about the realities and prevalence of domestic and intimate relationship violations through information, dissemination, and facts, statistics, procedures, and Philippine law that protects women, prosecute abusers, and prevent further abuse. Next po, yung Paghaluman Crisis Center Foundation. Lapit na po. It is a non-profit organization established in 1991 to help female survivors of violence. Foundation provides support system, including a service of referral center to help survivors deal with their physical trauma. And Women Crisis Center, established in 1989. It provides a supportive and affirming environment in which women who have survived violence can interact with other survivors through group counseling, education programs, recreation activities, and skill training. Yung bata-bata ng ganun din, it is a welfare organization and foundation founded by ABS-CBN in 1997. The main objective is to respond to children's needs. They respond to reports about domestic violence, child abuse, child neglect, and child trafficking. It also helps children who have serious illnesses or are inflicted with rare diseases. They also organize seminars all over the country, raising awareness and psychosocial activities that help the child victims cope with their difficult pasts and experiences. Its emergency hotline is 163 and is accessible anywhere in the Philippines. Yun po. Ito, yung bago. Kakaranas mo na lang po nitong August, no? Yung pong emergency hotline natin na 911, sana po makatulong na malaki sa atin. And complaint hotline 888, which is open 24/7. Yun po. For more information or assistance, you may get in touch with the following VAUSI hotlines. Now, Department of Social Welfare and Development, Philippine National Police, PNP, Women and Children Protection Center. Sa mga barangay po meron doon na NBI Violence Against Women and Children's Deaths. Children's. Okay. But, why is domestic violence still raising? Sabi ko kanina, di ba? In spite of all the protections for women and children,